What's going on, guys? Today took a trade. We lost all the money we made yesterday. It's okay though. I followed my strategy. That's all I can tell you. It looked very similar to yesterday too. So, but anyways, you can see we're respecting this daily gap here. 4 hour is not bullish, or 4 hour is bullish. Broke structure. 1 hour is bearish versus gap, moving lower. I was seeking out these lows here. This low, this low, and this low that already got hit. On ES, the same. ES was also respecting a daily. 4 hours bullish, 1 hour was bearish. ES actually broke structure to the downside. So I wanted to see price come to this hourly gap, which it did, sweeping out this 1 hour high. These lows here, and I was short on the day. If price wanted to continue higher, it would displace through this 1 hour gap. So once I was seeing some rejection out this 1 hour gap, what I was seeing market open was, we're seeing a lot of chop, especially on NASDAQ. Very choppy. And we saw NASDAQ break structure to the upside, taking out this 1 hour high, staying within this 1 hour gap, and respecting it. Now, it was either price displaces through this 1 hour gap, or it takes out this high, fills orders in this gap, and moves lower. So what we saw is exactly that. It broke structure to the downside, inverse this 15-minute and 5-minute, inverse this 5-minute on ES, inverse the 15-minute on ES, and came down, took out these hourly lows here. NASDAQ created an SMT off these lows, and once I wasn't too worried about the SMT because we had this gap. We saw price come into equilibrium here. So once price did that, we saw it tap into equilibrium here. I saw this inverse and break structure, and we entered here. Stops above here, TP down here. I didn't really want to target all the way down here, but if price ended up taking this out, honestly, I probably would have moved my TP down a little bit farther and just have a runner. But this was the trade. ES also did the same. See on the 5-minute, respected equilibrium here, is respecting still. The S&T was the only thing that was really conflicting, but I wasn't too worried about it, like I said. So we had the equilibrium here, we had 5-minute gap here, respecting, and yeah. So once we tapped in, we broke structure right here at the same time, 10:33, and it was looking like yesterday where it was gonna, it displaced later into market open after all this chop, displaced and versus gap, showing us price wants to move lower, and then yeah, I didn't see a lick of profit, so that's fucking great. Literally just ran my stop all the way up and chopped up for the rest of the time. So, I'm not too surprised that that did happen because it was so late in the market open. But I saw my strategy. I entered upon it. Maybe it wasn't the best time to enter. Maybe today was bad. But I think I saw an opportunity. I saw volume. I saw structure, and I took it upon myself to enter. Just like yesterday. I mean, yesterday maybe we just got lucky that one time around here. But I was seeing good higher time frame respect, lower time frame respect, and it was all aligning, looking good, and we just got stopped out. So I think we really just ended up on the wrong side of probability today. Lost all the profits from yesterday too. Literally. So, I mean, definitely sucks. Doesn't feel good to lose. But it's just like I'm just losing, literally win, lose, and I just can't recover myself from this loss. Lose, win, lose, win, lose. It's just like back and forth. I'll win, I'll lose, I'll win, I'll lose. So I'm just so close, you know. I'm literally so close where I'm getting break even in trades constantly. And the thing is, if I was consistent starting from this day right here, starting from this day, would have won on this day, lost, win, win, loss. So all the wins would have outweighed the losses, and I would be up. But because I wasn't consistent, and I haven't been consistent with the way I trade, so this day was when I realized that something needs to change with my strategy, and so I changed the break even. So it's only been a couple days since I've changed that, and you know we're still allowing my strategy to collect data on my strategy to see how it works and to see how it performs. And I know it works. I know it performs because I back tested this, and it works just fine. I just think today it's just a bit of unfortunate events, and I even said this. I was literally like, this might just be one of those V-shape inversion trades that I do not take. I don't trade like that. And what do you know? Is exactly what happened. The only thing is with those trades, for me personally, is like I don't know when to enter. Like maybe when we tap this equilibrium or something. I feel like that gives a good indication of price wanting to move lower. So like we literally tap equilibrium here, move lower. We don't inverse, we inverse here. Stops, TP, There's no point in dwelling on it and looking back at it. Like I said, I saw my strategy. I entered upon it. I did what I was supposed to do today. And, as much as it feels terrible to lose, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, you simply put in the same inputs, and it could win or it could lose. And as long as you keep putting in those same inputs and you have a winning strategy, you give the same effort, the same mindset every single day into the market, you're going to end up coming out on top. So if I keep going at this, keep being consistent, like I said, it's been 3 days since I've changed my break even, which was a factor that was holding me back from taking wins. But days like today, even if I didn't, if I still had the same break even, there's nowhere to go break even. I literally got just absolutely obliterated right here. So sucks, but we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep doing the same thing every single day. I hope I look back on these videos and it just looks the same. Like nothing new, nothing changed. It's the same tone. I'm not mad. I hope I come on here every single day and said I did what I was supposed to do. I answered upon my strategy, saw my strategy, gave it a shot. That's all it is chucking up shots. And as long as you know your shot's good, you'll land a few, and you'll lose some too. So I'm just chucking up shots, and you just need one big one to even out all your losses. I'm not saying I need a fucking big one, like a gambler. But in a sense, it's kind of how it is. If I could make $1,000 trade, I'd be up. If I make over 600, I'd be up. It's just as simple as that. Like, but from where I was 2-3 weeks ago, I was in a hole of just losses, of blown accounts, of just constant, like, what am I doing wrong? And now I've realized what I've been doing wrong the whole time was me, and it simply was me not trusting in my strategy, not being consistent with my strategy to enter upon that. So all these trades I've been taking recently has been pinpoint exactly my strategy, exactly how it is. And until I get to that point where it's like, I thought like 6 months in, 7 months in, I thought like, oh, I've got conviction, I've got like intuition in the market. Bro, intuition takes years to build, and I didn't realize that until now. So if I had just followed my strategy exactly how I was supposed to day one, I wouldn't have made all those mistakes. But through my path and my journey, I needed those mistakes to realize the hard way that this is what I need to do to become profitable. So I'm going to consistently keep uploading. I'm going to consistently keep putting the same inputs, doing the same thing every single day. I'm going to come on here, you're going to hear the same thing. I followed my strategy. This is how it played out. So anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.